5 health and fitness beliefs that you just need, period. No questions asked. What's up, everyone? Jonathan Else here. If you haven't tuned into my channel before, I'm a personal trainer and nutrition coach of more than 14 years experience, almost 16,000 professional paid hours working with clients. And this is all about helping you guys get better results and more results for the amount of effort that you're putting in. Because one of the biggest things I'm hearing from you guys is that you don't know what to do, and the things you're doing, you're putting in a ton of effort and not getting the results. And a lot of this comes tied back to your beliefs. And I know that might sound a little bit woo-woo to some of you, but really what you believe is the fundamental for your long-term success, for your ability to get results and maintain them and sustain them for the long run. These 5 beliefs are things that I educate, 5 of the many things that I educate and get my clients in tune with to help them not only get results now, but also having the ability to maintain them for the long run. Number 1 is that health and fitness has to be a lifelong journey. Health and fitness has to be something you view as a long-term thing, as it has to become part of who you are over time. It's a journey, and you just go step by step by step by step, and you keep learning. You can't see it as something like, well, I'm going to do this challenge, or I'm going to do this, and I'm going to lose this weight, and then on the first I get to start living my life how I was before. That's not going to give you the results you want, because what's going to happen is you're going to get something temporarily, and then you're just going to gain it back. You're going to lose the weight temporarily, you're going to gain it back, or you're going to start getting stronger, then you're going to start getting weaker again as soon as you stop doing the things that you needed to do to get the results. If you want to maintain or sustain a result, you have to keep doing the things that got you the result in the first place. And if the things that got you the result in the first place aren't sustainable, you're just picking the wrong things and you're shooting yourself in the foot in terms of being able to sustain it. Because health and fitness is it's a long-term journey, and it has to be built off of things that work for you and that are sustainable for you. And not enough trainers say this, but things that you enjoy, or you at least learn to build a respect for because they give you a certain feeling or result. That's something that's so fundamental, and I know that might seem boring to some people, but it's the truth. It's a lifelong journey. The second thing is that nutrition controls or drives your ability to lose weight, sustain your weight, or gain your weight. Nutrition is the driver of that. It's the principal influencer for that. Why? The only determining factor for whether you're going to lose weight or not, or whether you're going to gain weight, is your calorie intake. And calorie intake is from your weekly food and drinks. So the food and drinks that you consume, whatever goes in your mouth, that's where you get the calories from. We need to be able to prioritize our nutrition as the number 1 priority if our goal is to lose body fat or maintain our body fat. That doesn't mean the other things don't matter. That doesn't mean health doesn't matter. That doesn't mean quality of foods you're eating doesn't matter. Guys, I'm saying nutrition. Nutrition is the driver of weight loss, gain, or maintenance. And the number 1 factor there is your calories. The number 2 factor, which makes getting in a calorie deficit or managing your calories much easier if you want to lose or maintain your weight, is the quality and the types of foods you're eating. What foods you're eating. It is calories, then the types of foods you're eating. The types of foods you're eating, or what you're eating, or the quality never takes importance over the amount of calories you're consuming over the week. And many people get that wrong. I've worked with many clients. When they first came to me, they said, Jonathan, I can't lose this weight. I've tried everything. I'm frustrated. It sucks to gain it all back afterwards. I don't get it because I'm eating healthy, but I'm not losing the weight. And I often, I don't tell them right in that moment, but I say, well, there's lots of things we need to work on. But once they start working with me, I help them realize that, wait a second, eating healthy isn't the number 1 thing. It's the calories. Nutrition is what drives your health and fitness. So that should be a big priority for you, regardless of what your goal is, but especially if you have any goal related to gaining muscle, losing body fat especially, and the tone or definition of your body. Number 3 is that weightlifting supports your muscle and strength. Okay? Weightlifting or weight training supports your muscle and strength. Weight training is amazing for your health. It helps give you a higher quality of life. It helps make everything feel easier in your daily life. And what a lot of you are going to want to hear, it helps make fat loss way easier. So weight training is like one of those keys to fat loss that a lot of people unfortunately don't pay attention to. And, so weight training, the purpose of weight training is to support your muscle and strength and to make your life easier. But yes, it also helps make fat loss a lot easier as well. Also during fat loss phases, like during a period of time where you're actively trying to lose weight, where you're eating in a calorie deficit, weight training helps you maintain the hard-earned muscle that you have, because trust me guys, you don't want to lose muscle. And it's something that's a natural part of life. If you're not working out, if you're sedentary, with age you're going to lose muscle. With a poor diet you're going to lose muscle. With starving yourself you're going to lose muscle. Those are things you don't want to do. So take care of your diet, take care of your body, do some weight training to at least help you maintain the muscle you have, if not make your fat loss way easier and improve your quality of life via improving the amount of muscle mass you have on your body and making your body stronger and more resilient to problems down the road. And I should actually mention, especially for you aging adults, unfortunately, yeah, that includes me now, the 40, 50 plus crew. I'm 41, but the 40, 50 plus crew, we have to pay attention to preserving our muscle even more so we get to keep our quality of life. And one of the benefits that should get mentioned here is that bone density, strength of our bones. So what happens with time is if we don't do exercise and we're sedentary, especially if we're not doing any sort of resistance training that challenges our muscles, our bones actually get thinner and weaker with time. When we're seniors, or when we're older, it makes breaks and fractures much more real, much easier. And that really just limits our ability to live the quality of life we want, guys. Who wants to have that? So no, guys, do your strength training. It's for your quality of life. It's for your strength. It's your muscle. It preserves the tone of your body. It's something you want to do. Belief number 4, cardio is for your health and your energy levels. Cardio is incredibly powerful for your health. And when I say your health, I mean like physical and mental health. And mental health, guys. When you do cardio, exercise in general, but especially cardio, you're able to tolerate stress more. You're less anxious. You might feel less depressed. Coming from someone, me, who has a history of, many of you don't know this, but especially before I was a personal trainer when I was 25, before that, I had a lot of problems with anxiety and panic attacks and depression, especially seasonal affective depression. And I was on medications for anxiety and depression. And health and fitness, not just exercise, not just weight training, not just dietary habits, but also doing cardio, allowed me to dominate and to overcome those obstacles and be able to tolerate stress more and to no longer be depressed and to no longer have anxiety. Cardio is amazing for physical and mental health. So the physical side of things, it could be, heart health, lung health, brain health, aside from mental, but actually physical cognitive abilities, blood flow. Wink, wink, fellas, especially aging fellas. Blood flow, important, and your energy levels, being able to live a daily life with a good amount of energy. I could ramble on forever about the benefits of cardio, guys, but we're just going to stop it there. It's incredibly good for you. Do cardio. And number 5 is, guys, sustainable habits drive consistency. And what I mean by sustainable habits should be kind of self-explanatory, but things that you can sustain, habits that work for you in your life, that are dynamic, that you can change as your life changes, that you can change as your goals change and as you become more fit. So sustainable habits are things we do on a daily and weekly basis, daily and weekly, that allow us to achieve a goal. And it's one of the reasons why I always encourage, like one of the part of educating and getting my clients where they need to have sustainable results, is making them understand that it's got to make sense for their current life. They got to be able to do it on a daily and weekly basis, and it's got to actually make sense for their schedule and their demands and everything in their life. So sustainable habits are what drives consistency. And I know all of you guys want to be consistent. Who doesn't want to be consistent? Because it literally means better results. When you're consistent, you have to put in less effort to get the same result. That's why it's one of the reasons why some people make it look so easy Well, you're over there on the struggle bus because you're not doing things that work for you. You're trying to copy me or your favorite influencer, or you're on social media stealing people's workout plans and buying a standalone meal plan or a diet plan. That's why it's not sustainable, guys. You're trying fad diets. You're trying to take supplements and try to make shortcuts. Those things don't work. You can't stay consistent with it. Sustainable habits drive consistency. It's got to make sense for your current life. And when I say dynamic, like I said before, you got to be able to understand how to change it as your life demands change, as your careers change, as you have kids, or you have another kid, or you get pets, or you move to a new city. You need to be able to understand how to dynamically modify your habits so you can keep doing them. That's one of the reasons why a lot of people fail. These 5 things are 5 beliefs that you guys really, I initially made this as a post going into like 2021 or 2022. It was, this was a static post on my Instagram. And I really wanted to breathe some life into this, which is why, I decided to make this video. That's why some of you might be coming from my emails and saw this post. So this is something that I'm going to reiterate every single year. And I might even make little tweaks to it every single year, but I'm going to reiterate this. These 5 beliefs you need to get results, period. So what I want you guys to do, if you're in a moment right now where you're on the struggle bus, that you feel like you're in the hamster wheel, that you feel like you're putting in effort and not getting anything back from it, or you just absolutely are stunned and don't know where to start, down in the description, I put a link to apply for one-on-one complete fit coaching to work directly with me. And you and I, we can go over those details. I want to understand your situation. I want to understand what you've been doing and what you really want to achieve. We can go over all that stuff. And if I feel like you're going to be a good fit and what I offer is something that you want to do, we can get working together. So I put that link, I dropped that link down in the description, as well as if you're not the one-on-one coaching type, well, my brand new No BS Insiders community, a members area, a members only area where you get workout plans, access to all my live workshops, educational courses, free videos, lightly gamified interaction. The doors have just opened on that. I'm going to drop a link that you can get it down now. At the time of this video, it's on for an introductory price of less than $1 a day, guys. Less than $1 a day, guys. If you're interested in checking that out, I'm going to drop that link down below. And of course, if you have any questions here on YouTube, you can drop those questions in the comments as well. We'll see you guys later.